So depressing to do a complete job and be like, you know what? I did a pretty good job today, Travis. And then the rain hits and it's coming down the inside of your wall. Non Apologetic, dude. I'm starting to envy people who pay others to work on their homes. It's been pandemonium here since I saw you last.
Yeah.
Anyone, the studio's in my home. Surprise, surprise, cat's out the bag. Don't come looking for me. I'm strapped up like a baby car seat. Now, so, you know, I've replaced both the front and back door in like the past month. Right. One of them within like the past week or so. So I get that son of a gun done. It keeps leaking. And I don't want to hear this stuff about I didn't silicone good enough. You know, it's a home where I had to cut into the walls to install a wider and a taller door. I didn't just pop the old jam out and put a new one in.
Right.
So my jam is leaking water into the walls. It's so depressing to do a complete job and be like, you know what? I did a pretty good job today, Travis. And then the rain hits and it's coming down the inside of your wall. Oh,
I will say it's a damn fine door.
It is a damn fine door. So, like, the back door I never could figure out, so I built a complete top over the porch, and it's just a covered back porch now. Solved. So that's what I'm about to have to do to the front door, I guess. But because of that, I replaced the door because of rot, and that rot had gone into the flooring. So I had to rip out a bunch of flooring. I like to do that stuff late at night. You know, no one can bother me. It's just me and the job. Right. So it's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night on this last Saturday. And I'm down there on my hands and knees, cutting, ripping flooring up, you know, doing the whole nine. All of a sudden, I hear the AC still running. I turn the music off or something got over with, you know, and I'm like, well, that's weird. How hot is it? How hot is it? But, you know, it was like 70 degrees. I'm like, why is the AC running? So I go outside and it's not running, just the inside fan was. And I'm like, oh, we got a problem here. So I go outside and this is at like midnight. I strap on my little Duracell headlamp and I take it apart and I see the capacitors all bloated and just bad. And that's, you know, what tells the fan to turn on, blah, blah, blah. So I go grab another capacitor that's not the right size to run it, but big enough to run the fan, and I wire them together, which is dangerous, and I see it turned on. I'm like, great, I just need a new capacitor. Except nowhere's open on Sunday. No Amazon Next Delivery, no physical store that's going to sell them. So Sunday happened to get about 90 degrees.
Yep.
So inside of my home, it was 95 degrees. And I got an elderly dog, so it was a problem. So I got like a little center, like I set a recliner up, and I got two big fans here. I got this ice cooler that has a fan attached to it. I got it blowing on me. I have a little portable air conditioning vented. I had to vent it out to the window, you know, and it pulls so much electricity, like it damn near shuts everything off when it kicks on. And on top of all that, I'm Googling something, give it a goog, about the air conditioner. And I'm outside, and all of a sudden, I wasn't even moving. I was just standing there. I dropped the phone in such a way that it landed on the screen, and I'm like, didn't even scratch it. And I turned the phone over, and the screen fell off. And I tried my damnedest. I grabbed the two parts, and I'm like, just nothing more. So I had to order.
That's a new one. I heard of that shit.
I got to show it to you. It's right in the other room. It's two pieces. I should have brought it in here.
Some of it just fell off.
And it's still backlit. Like, the battery's still on. It's still backlit, you know? And, like, the alarm goes off and stuff, but, like, I can't do anything about it. So I lost everything on that phone, which is a whole nother scenario. Besides, you know, I had some stuff on a SIM card, you know, photos and et cetera of the puppies. So you're renting. So let's say any of these problems happen to you. Let's say AC goes out. Let's say fridge goes out. Let's say any component of the home, since you do not own it, goes out. What do? You call the guy? What happens?
Yeah, I call the landlord. They send someone out to fix it.
Okay, let's say it was Saturday night. It's 10 p.m. You know it's going to be 90 degrees the next day. Your air conditioning goes out. How does that play out for you?
I'm going to have a shitty Sunday because they probably won't get to me till Monday or something like that.
So they don't just run out. They hire someone or...
Yeah, I've had a couple shitty ones. There was one a few years back. My dog had got sick, shit and puked all over the carpet. So I ripped the carpet up. And I called and was like, hey, this is what happened. Underneath it is all concrete. And there's big old cracks all the way down. You can see underneath the house, everything.
Right.
So I call him, I was like, hey, the carpet I'll replace. That's my responsibility. My dog fucked it up. But this should be dealt with before I do that.
So it was a concrete foundation. It's split and was separated.
Yeah,
basically.
you can see the rebar through it and everything. Yeah. So he comes out and he just takes some like spray foam a little bit. And
fills the holes.
Fills the cracks. Like, hey, that's good.
Just lay new carpet on it and that's that.
Yeah, I never laid carpet on. I was like, this is not... I don't know shit about shit, but I know this is not the proper way to fucking fix this.
Well, it's definitely a Band-Aid, but yeah, it's. I would think that opens yourself up to bigger problems because once your foundation starts settling, so do your walls.
Oh, yeah, I'd have wildlife coming in, snakes, fucking mice.
So yeah, I do envy people who either pay someone or have someone to call because this doing it all on my own stuff is for the birds, man. Because I don't know how to do any of this stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when I got this place, all the plumbing was shot. Like it had set, and the way the previous owner did the water lines, a little bit of water was able to sit in the lines. And then throughout the season of me prepping the land and nothing being hooked up, that water froze and then it busted pretty much every line in here. So, I mean, I can tell you for sure I didn't do it right. But like, I figured it out. I got like 100 unions. I got some line. I got some glue. I got some primer. I got little cutters and I just weaved and put it to everywhere it needed to go, So I think I'm pretty good at plumbing, But yeah, that's country life and life for me. So hopefully by the time the next episode comes out, I at least don't have doors that leak. I maybe have some tile down.
Oh.
Yay me. All right, I think I bitched enough for 1 week. Thank y'all. This is my therapy session. Non Apologetic News. Non Apologetic News.